What's up, guys? We've got shoulders and back today. We are going to get right to it, get our hearts warm. Let's get some butt kicks going. I know this is a leg movement, but the point here is get warm, get energized. Hopefully before entering this workout, you did a little bit of stretching, and you guys keep going. I'm going to explain the first two movements. If you're new here, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds of rest, 2 movements back to back, 3 rounds, and then you get your true rest. We do that again, and you guys are done. All right, so our first movement is a reverse fly. So what we're gonna do is grab a set of dumbbells. What we're gonna do, we're standing and we're gonna hinge with a flat back. Dumbbells are here. Elbows are coming up. Think about trying to squeeze a pencil between your shoulder blades. Nice and controlled movement here. Okay? Remember, keep those elbows up. That's your first one, reverse fly. Our second movement here is a front raise to a lateral raise. We're gonna take those same dumbbells. Now you might have to go a little bit lighter on these depending on your shoulders. We're holding dumbbells here, a front raise into a lateral raise. Front raise into a lateral raise. All right, so take a second, stop your butt kicks, shake it out. We are gonna get started with those reverse flies in 10 seconds. So grab your dumbbells here. 2, 1, let's go. Remember, we're keeping our elbows up. Think about pinching a pencil between those shoulder blades. I'm bent over, my back is flat. Knees have a slight bend. Head is looking straight down. You should feel this in your back. Maybe a little bit in your arms. You need to take a second, shake it out, that's all right. Another important piece here is keeping your core tight, because if your core is not tight, your back's gonna arch. Core tight, back is flat. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now you got 20 seconds rest before we go into front raise to a lateral raise. Now again, you're probably gonna have to use a slightly lower weight. I just use 15s for the flies. I'm dropping to 10s here, but remember, it doesn't matter what weight I'm using. You've got to use what's best for you. 1, let's go. Front raise to a lateral raise. The most important thing about choosing a weight is what's challenging for you, because what's challenging for you might not be challenging for the person next to you. What's challenging for you now might not be what was challenging for you 2 months ago, right? As you continue to lift, continue to get stronger, you're going to be able to lift heavier. So don't compare your day 1 to somebody else's 1,000, please. I've been guilty of that. And that's just when injury happens, when we try and use something that's too heavy, or the opposite, if we don't push ourselves. Here we go. 1, rest. The opposite of we don't push ourselves with weight and we feel frustrated that we're not getting the results that we want. So you've got to find that sweet spot that pushes you. 10 more seconds. We're going back into those reverse flies. Grab your dumbbells in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, hip is hinged, back is flat, dumbbells are in front. Coming back, think about bringing your elbows up. Pinch that pencil between your shoulder blades. Slight bend in your knees. Here we go, halfway done. If you need to shake it out, get right back into it. Doesn't matter how many reps you get in, it's about how much can you push in these 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Feeling a little jello-y already. You've got 10 seconds and we're going back into those raises. And the raises we're doing here, this is a shoulder burner. 2, 1, let's go. Your shoulders should be on fire by the end of 40 seconds of these. Now with these lateral raises, what I like to think about too, keep your elbows up, and it's actually gonna be slightly in front of you. So I don't come straight out like a T, it's kind of like a wide V, if you will. Front raises are in front, Lateral raise is like a wide V while keeping your elbows up. Lead with those elbows. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it out. We got one more round here. Feeling good, getting strong. Getting those nice lean and toned arms. Your back, your shoulders. You're gonna look good by next summer. Here we go. Last round of flies. 1, let's go. Remember, you should be feeling this in your back, a little bit in your shoulders, but if it's pain, drop your weights. If it's fatigue, that's a good thing. But if it's pain in your shoulders, that could be a sign that your form is compromised and we need to drop the weight here until we're strong enough to go up in weight, which again, is okay. Whew. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds, last round, forward and lateral raise. All right, grab those dumbbells in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Front, lateral. Remember lateral, leading with the elbow, it's kind of like a wide V. Now, after these 30 seconds, what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a quick little cardio break. We're gonna go back to butt kicks for 40 seconds, get our heart rate up. Then you get your true rest, where you guys can grab some water while I explain the next 2 movements. Keep working, keep working. I know your shoulders are burning. Push through, you're almost done. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, back to butt kicks, let's go. Burn out for 40 seconds here. I did not put a tight enough hair tie in for this. Whew. Give me 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get some water. We've got another superset to go. All right, as you are grabbing your water, our next 2 movements here, I've got more shoulder burners for you. So the first move is another back movement. So different than the dumbbell flies that we were just doing. Now we're gonna do dumbbell rows, which is when we're in that same position, but rather than going out, we're gonna come back like we're putting our hand right in our back pocket here. So I'm holding dumbbells, I'm here, and I'm here. Put that in your back pocket. That's move number 1. Our second movement is a shoulder burner. You're actually just gonna use one of those lighter dumbbells, and we're gonna do some steering wheels. We're gonna hold it out like this. If you have a plate, you can also use a plate, like an actual steering wheel. But all that we're gonna do, this is a secret core workout too. We're holding this out, and we're driving the bus. It's gonna burn. All right, put that water down. We are starting out with some standing rows in 10 seconds. Grab those weights. 2, 1, let's go. Remember, same position, flat back, head is neutral, knees slightly bent. Put those hands in your back pocket. This is another move, squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades. Go nice and slow. If you can do a little hold at the top with that squeeze, you're gonna feel it even more. Whew. If you get to the end of these 40 seconds and you're like, I could have done another 20, let's try next round. If you have a heavier set of weights, let's increase the weights. If you don't have a heavier set of weights, let's increase the time that you're holding at the top. Rest. That's one thing that you guys can always do if you don't have a heavier set of weights to move on to, is slow down the movements. That time under tension breaks down your muscles more. All right, grab one of your lighter or a plate if you have it. We've got steering wheels. One, let's go. So just like you'd think, we're steering the bus. Now, this is also a core workout because what's gonna happen? You're gonna go like this. Hips are stacked right above our ankles. Arms are straight out. Our core is tight. And you're gonna get tired. You're gonna have to shake it out. Get right back into it. If the dumbbell that you have is too heavy, you could even grab like literally any household item. See, I was even just doing it. I was leaning back like this. Bad for my lower back. One, rest. Those are killer. But seriously, even if you just have like a wine bottle or something that has a little bit of weight to it, you can do those with anything. All right, back to our standing rows in 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Put that hand in your back pocket. Again, if you're catching yourself looking up like this, fix that for a neutral spine. Think about how your spinal cord is and how it goes up through the back of your neck. And is that straight? If it's not, fix it. Remember, squeeze at the top if you want a little extra burn. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Back to our steering wheels. You guys are doing awesome. You're gonna feel good after this. 15-minute little burner. And I guarantee your shoulders are gonna be screaming later. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. Drive that bus. Again, even if you can't do this with a light weight, that's okay. I have a 10 right here, and trust me, it's a struggle for me too. Halfway done. Remember to keep that core tight. That's what protects our lower back. If my core is not tight, I start slagging like that. I don't know if slagging is the word, but that's what I'm doing. Here we go. Hold it up for 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Guys, you've got one more round. That's it. You got some butt kicks at the end, but that's gonna be easy compared to this. Woo! All right, last round of standing rows here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let go. You can also do these if you have kettlebells at home that are heavier. If your dumbbells aren't heavy enough, you can do the same exact movement with kettlebells. You can do this with a resistance band. You would just step on it and use the handles just like I am here. It's that same motion. Putting my hand in my back pocket. Nice flat back. Knees are slightly bent. My core is engaged. Two, 1, rest. All right, guys, stick with me. We've got one more round of steering wheels, some butt kicks. You guys are done for the day, and you are gonna feel so good that you made this 15 minutes for yourself today. I know your to-do list is a mile long. I know there's something stressing you out. Here we go. 1. I know there's something going through your mind right now. Again, maybe it's Christmas shopping, maybe it's Christmas plans, maybe it's how you're gonna navigate the holidays, whatever it might be. Put that aside for a minute because you took the time today to focus on you and making yourself a priority, and that should feel really good. So, proud of you. Here we go. 10 seconds, and then you've got 40 seconds of butt kicks. If you can't do butt kicks, I don't care what you do, just keep moving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's move. 40 seconds. Again, if you can't do butt kicks, Let's do some jog in place. Can't do jog in place? Let's do some toe taps. Right now, it's just about you keeping that heart rate up and finishing on a strong note. Here we go, 10 more seconds. We did it, woo! 2, 1. Nice work, you guys. I will see you tomorrow.